Hello everybody and welcome to the Pentagon Challenge episode 11, and today I'll be live coming our first game in October against the struggling Highlands Park. And by struggling, you must be thinking, they mustn't be too bad. But when you look at our form, they will certainly be the underdogs today, as we are second in the league, the only unbeaten team. But unfortunately, FC Cape Town are better away from home, so they are top of the league. But we have a whopping 15 goal difference to the good. We are 4 points clear of Milano, Garankuwa and Amazulu, and then Highlands Park way down there in 13th with just one win and one of the worst goal differences so far. And how on earth has this happened? We'll show you in just a sec, but just to be confirmed, our best home record, we're perfect at home, 12 goals scored, none conceded, and the maximum 9 points that we could possibly get. But FC Cape Town have the same perfection record as well, so we haven't quite capitalised on that yet. And away from home, Cape Town, we're 1 point better off than them, or 2 points better off than them away from home. We've conceded 4 and scored 7, which isn't too bad, but Muhimbela United seem to be the team setting the standard there despite a poor home record. So how has this happened? Let's show you the schedule now. And after the demolition of Milano United, we responded yet again with a struggle, but an eventual comprehensive win over FC Santos, or Santos FC. It was pretty much our dominance. We should have scored a lot earlier, but Kanyisha Mayo, the young man, broke the deadlock in the 70th minute, and then Vusiuli Wana made absolutely certain of the points in the 92nd minute. And then the Golden Arrows, you'd be expecting a stern competition from them after just being relegated, but incredibly we ripped them to shreds. Alcardo Van Gran a hat-trick, Marumo got a brace, and Afui Lubisi, the centre back, also grabbed a goal, so I was thrilled to say the least there. And then we went away to Tanda Royal Zulu, and it looked like our 100% record to the season was about to go, but we scored in the 90th minute yet again. Van Gran has significantly improved this season. I'm so proud of that. But Make and Lubisi also helped us out to secure the win, but it was a very difficult game. Then against Amazulu away from home, the 12,000 capacity stadium in front of nearly 9,000 fans. This was going to be a difficult challenge. I'm happy to have gotten it over and done with early. We were far too good for them, but we just couldn't keep them out. First of all, they scored a penalty, and then we couldn't get a goal after 13 minutes. It was Make who did score at that time, but we failed to break the deadlock again. And then the African Warriors, role reversal of scores from last season to this, and it was the hero Bakar Balde from the penalty spot, and then again he cut inside and scored a low driven shot, and that guaranteed us the victory. And then most recently against Baraka FC just a week ago, it was a 1-1 draw. So the formation I'm playing doesn't seem to like being used away from home, or else we're just too sloppy when we're on our travels. But in Polokwane, Baraka FC got a draw thanks to a goal on the hour mark, but we did get off to the dream start with Van Gran. So now we're fully expected to win here at home. We have 1-6 odds favourite Highlands Park. You'll get long odds for them. But let's just take a look at the tactic I've been playing all along, and this will be the team I'm actually going to play. It's a basic 4-4-2. You would have seen Radaby cause absolute mayhem on the left-hand side in our opening game, and he's a complete wing-back. Then we've got Gertze, Lubisi and Peterson as central defenders defend, and possibly I could turn him into cover if I really needed to. Make and Bakar Balde are wingers, with Make being happier to attack more forwardly, and then Mutiswa is ball-winning midfielder. Wambi, who I'm giving the chance today ahead of Shabalala, he likes to be an advanced playmaker. Van Gran has been happy in his defensive forward role, and then Vusiuli Wana is a poacher. So that's pretty much as basic as you can get, but it's having a wonderful effect on my players, which is what I need to see. And if we win today, we could go back top of the league, which will be fantastic. But injury news has been okay, but we've had two rather unfortunate injuries. Nicholas Nigwazi has missed all of this season, practically because of that sprained ankle. And if we look at his form, he's only played one game all season. He was really good in that, but he had to be dropped straight away. And then Moyoxiana, my second best left back these days. He was my number one choice in my first season, and he's unfortunately picked up a minor injury. That's I didn't check. It's probably a small one actually. Just a bruised thigh. It's not too bad, but some players have done really, really well, as you'd expect, and some are trying to find their feet. But we will take a look at those regens I was talking about in the last episode, but I forgot all about them. With the hair pack installed, I really recommend it. I didn't use it at all in previous games, but now with this game it looks really, really useful with the 3D style faces now. So this is the young goalkeeper who's expected to be a wonderful player. He is Tok Ozani Lumkana, and he's already played 1 or 2 games in the reserves, and he looks good. His kicking, his reflexes, his decision making and natural fitness, all really, really good for a teenager, and I hope his 4-star potential proves to be true. But I mightn't even be able to see it if I don't stay loyal to Vasco da Gama, so that's something I have to think about. And then my second favourite regen is a perfectly adept winger and central attacking midfielder. Sean McCarthy is his name, and he's got a lot of flair for just 16 years of age. He's very determined, really, really aggressive, and quite physical at this point of his career. And then his dribbling and finishing is his best, his most advantageous area of his game, but he needs to improve the likes of his passing and crossing if he's to stand any chance of being a central attacking midfielder anyway. And then there was one more I think I put him back in the reserves anyway. We'll look at the under-19s just for your benefit. So reports, let me see. So this guy looks good. Lehohonolo Mahlangu, he's really, really good already, and he can play attacking mid as well as central mid. And who else is good? This guy could be okay. This guy, he can play on the right hand side. He's decent enough. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm not sure if I have any other regens that were any good, but that's plenty to digest. And one last signing I actually made before the transfer deadline day, just as a backup centre back, just in case I had another crisis. Catletico Mahame, he's on loan from the Supersport United, and he's only played 1 game thus far, but I'll say when the season gets a bit more jam-packed, he will make more appearances, because he's just about above the level of Chaz Williams. And then the other centre-back kid, I think I put him back. That's who I want to show you, wasn't it? The centre-back kid. I think it's this guy. Yeah, Linda Sabia. He's pretty good. He has played 1 game for us, and he has 12 tackling, 12 marking, and pretty much 11 and 12s in some key departments, but he could be very, very good in future. But that'll be all I need to show you here. So we'll go into the game, and our money making skills are quite good now. 53,000 euros profit after the first 2 months. We'll need to improve that somewhat, but thankfully the board invested a little bit of money. And let's just take a look at the goal scorers in the league after all these games. So Van Grand 7, Marumo 3, Libisi and Mackay and Balde have 2, Radaby, Wana and Mayo have 1 goal to their name. So absolutely extraordinary amount of goals in no time at all. So without further ado, let's head into our game. We have FC Cape Town against the promoted Rosa United, so we'll keep an eye out on that. But as long as we don't lose a shocking, defeat, I think we should be absolutely fine. So you've seen my team; it's the strongest I can name, and we should give Highlands Park a massive problem today. But if we don't, then it'll be a bit of a kick up the rear to show we're not going to dominate like the Black Leopards did. But if we keep our calm, if we keep ourselves calm and don't get complacent, I think we've every chance of an easy victory today. And the support in the last episode was phenomenal. I really, really want to say that before I forget. And just keep it up if you want. That'll be absolutely terrific. So let's see if their players are any good. No, he's a very young lad, 16, 18, so they're very, very weak attack. It seems like the AI have to rely on all the youth to conform to the minimum 5 players under 23 rule. So that's shame on them. We should get an easy victory if we're any half decent. So let's get up and encourage our team. So get out there and give the fans what they want to see, like they have in previous occasions. So there we go. That's perfect. I like to run at that defence, and we'll leave that for now. I think we should be fine. So time for kick-off. And yeah, let's just wait now. There we go. Time for kick-off. Will my slight tinkering with the midfield make a positive difference or not, as Balde seems to want to shoot from distance already? A bit wild and risky, but it's alright, I suppose. A goal for Muhimbela and Amazulu. Here's Van Graan to Wambi. He's allowed the freedom of Parole Park, and he unfortunately wasted his privilege by shooting wide. Here's Mutiswa to Gertze. Wana, Wambi again. Oh, that was better, but not quite good enough. I'm encouraged what I'm seeing, but I think we can get creative. Here's Wana. Same kind of outcome for him. Gararunka United go third. Looking out for FC Cape Town. That's 0-0. Not a good first half here. We need to push up. Here's Balde from the set piece. Good save by the keeper. And Gertze has the corner take, and Balde has touched it wide. But let's just slow the tempo down a little bit. We're not hitting our shots on target. Demand more as well. It should be 1-0 at this stage. We did win 4-0 in the last live com, despite our first goal coming at half time. Here's Van Graan off the woodwork. What a leap from the 30-year-old, but he didn't convert it into a goal. And Peterson, same outcome. It's been absolute one-way traffic, and we still aren't leading. This is the top of the league stuff here, guys. Come on. Here's Malinga. Meduli, interception. Wambi goes long. Wana to Balde. Van Graan has time to turn. And when you're in deadly form, like Alcardo, you just have to touch or, tightly mark him. Touching distance. And they failed to do so. So it's 1-0 to Vasco da Gama. You have to be touch tight. That's what I was saying. Touch tight to an informed striker, and incredibly Highlands Park failed to do that. So we'll have to say we're getting on well, but we can do better. Look at Wana, for example, 6.4 for him, and we'll say to the midfield, you're doing okay, but I'd love to see some more goals, and we might roam from our positions now. We don't need to express ourselves too much. We'll go wide and begin the second half. So easy peasy stuff, not a problem. We're at first position again, but we're depending on Roses United for that result. So there you go. You can see me contemplating there in the corner, and it's an early chance for perhaps for Highlands Park. No, Balde intercepts, and we're looking for 20 shots on goal in just 50 minutes of play. That'll be quite extraordinary. But here come Highlands Park for the equaliser. No, good save. That was the goalkeeper Malambo. Well done to him. And here's Wana out to Make. Can he take his time? Yes, he finds Wana. That's 2 goals, doubling the advantage, and that's even his second goal of the season. That's great. Highlands Park are probably going to have to take unnecessary risks now, and that could leave them very vulnerable. But again, that was an example of not being touched, or I keep messing up that term. It's like touched. I'll forget about it now. But it's like being touch tight or whatever. So my bad. So we have 20 shots on goal now, 6 on target. Highlands Park just not at the races as I was predicting. So let's make a little substitution now. Matisse on a yellow is not good, so we'll swap Wambi out and play Nidlavu, who I haven't really given much opportunity to, but when I play the 4-2-3-1, he'll be my first choice in that position. And I could play No, I think that's fine. Just one change is necessary. So Nidlavu gets his opportunity, and look forward to see what he can do next. So we have a bit of a broken highlight there. Never mind. It's a corner for Balde to take, cleared by the goalkeeper, and he's able to catch the second bite of the cherry as well. And let's push up a little bit. I'd like to increase the goal difference ever more. And goal for Cape Town FC. That's Asanda Fowler giving them their critical lead, and we'll make our final substitutions now. Time has flown by tonight, and we'll play Pule Mariasane to give him a little bit of recovery time from his injury, and then who could I play? I'll take off Radaby, I suppose. He's had a good game, 7.0, and then Patterson can go fullback, defend. That's fine. I haven't played Patterson much either, but when Matiswa is as good as he has been, there's no point dropping him, in my opinion. So let's just show some passion for these last few minutes. And here's Matlassi Mackay beating the defender, and it's a tap in for Van Gran. He's just in the right places at the right time, and he can just gesticulate towards our fans, and that is a crucial 3-0 victory. Mackay goes for the first time volley to perhaps put a wonderful result into the books, and now we're top of the league again. It must have been Roses equalising. Van Gran so close to his hat-trick there. Let's check out the score. Yes, Moku Kabe equalised for Roses United. I wonder how that goal was conceded, but either way we deserve to be top of the league, and we'll be definitely live coming the critical FC Cape Town game in future. That'll be a huge game. But now Nidlavu can close down the final few seconds. Witbank Spurs score late on. I'm not interested in them. It's Vasco da Gama, 3 goals and deserving winners today, and that was as easy as I like, and I'm absolutely amazed about how well these players are doing. Fair play to Marase. He covered 2 kilometers in 15 minutes or so, so absolutely well done, guys. The form is extraordinarily good, and yeah, it gives us something to build upon yet, and we can be optimistic. So Cape Town messed up their opportunity. Milano United are keeping a little bit of pressure on us now. Where were they? Milano United, they won 2-0, so that's alright, and then that's a great recovery for them. But 18 positive goal difference, and 20 points out of a possible 24. That's definitely something to admire, and we'll be, trying to build upon this with trying to improve our away form. We have Garaunka United and Royal Eagles away, but then we have FC Cape Town at home. That's the game I'm most likely gonna livecom next. We have a little bit of a break, but then we have a midweek game against the bottom side, Cape Town All-Stars, who I presume lost again today, 2-0, and then we'll be going to the Royal Eagles and Witbank Spurs in short order, and then a midweek game against FC Cape Town. That could decide the destiny of the title already. I'm sure you'll be wanting to tune in for that. And there we go, you get 35,000 euros. I didn't know that was a thing, so great. I'm happy to see a bit more cash flow, and that'll go straight to the player wages, I suppose. But man of the match was Mackay. He got 2 assists, and he's not much of an assistant, and now that says it all. We have our wingers on tip-top form, 3 assists each, and Van Gran nearly has 10 goals for the season in very, very short order, and he's miles ahead of everybody. So well done, Vasco da Gama. You've been brilliant, and let's keep up the good work for the next episode. Bye for now, everybody.